Hi friends, in the previous topics we have discussed about what is the definition of group. Also we have seen some examples of group. Now we have to discuss about the preliminary properties or preliminary lemmas of the group. So let us discuss about it. If G is the group, then the identity element of G is unique. For any group, we have seen the properties of the properties which should be satisfied by and set to form a group, that are commutativity, associativity, closed property, existence of identity, and existence of inverse. Okay. Now we have to think about that. If there exists an inverse, that should be an unique. Also, for that we need an identity. If there exists an identity, that also should be unique. So let us discuss about that. If G is a group, then the identity element of G is unique. For that, let us suppose that we have two identities. Let it be E and F. Okay. So if there are the two identities, obviously we know that by the definition, because if there exists an identity, so if we take in the multiplication of that two elements, it should be equal to some identity. If we suppose that F is an identity, then E into F should be E. Right? Also, if E into F is equal to F, if E is an identity. In this case, if F is an identity, or in this case, E is an identity, which implies that E is equal to F. Which shows that the identity elements is unique. Okay. Now, let us think about the next property or next theorem or next lemma. If a G is a group, then every A belongs to G has an unique inverse. Okay, as we say that if there is an identity exists, then inverse is also exist. And so, to think about that, the inverse is also unique, right? Let us suppose that A be an any element of a G, and we suppose that there are two inverses. Let it be X and Y. Okay, these are X and Y. These are the two inverse of an element A. Obviously, we can say that what it shows that X into A is equal to E. If the inverse of A is X, at that time their multiplication should be equal to identity element by definition, and Y into A. If Y is an inverse of A, at that time by definition Y into A is equal to E, or A into Y is equal to A, and one and the same. Obviously, by associative property, okay, by associative property, we know that the associative property, if you have any three elements, let us say be A, B and C, it shows that A into B into C. This doesn't matter. Yes, so where we are? If G is in a group, then every A belongs to G has a unique inverse in G. We have seen that let A be any element of a group G and E be any identity element. X and Y are the two inverses of A. Okay? At the time, by definition, A into X is equal to E is equal to AX, and Y into A is equal to E into AX. It's a one and the same by the definition of identity element. By associative property, we have seen that A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Okay. Here we have to think that X into AY is equal to, obviously this A into Y is what? E, and which implies that X into E is identity element. Right? Also for this X into A into Y, we get Y, which implies that associative properties hold, and which also implies that X is equal to Y, means both these two inverses are one and the same. Okay, hence the inverse of each element of group is unique. Thank you.